Now we add our little turtle in the back. Now, let me give you pointers on something. And it's going to make sense when I point it out to you. When something is in a foreground, it's not going to be as detailed. And in a sense, it's going to be detailed. You want to see the detail on the work. But it's not going to be as sharp. And when you do that, use your grays or blues. Like I'm placing it right now. It's going to be a little distorted. You want to show that distance, with it. Like I said, it's not going to be as sharp. It's going to be sharp, but not as sharp. Now the head is going to be sharper because guess what? Because it's extending out further than the back of that back shell. Did that kind of make a little sense to you now? Same part with this blue back, the shell back here. You're going to see it, but it's not going to be as detailed as the rest of it. And with that being said, you continue on the bottom part of it. Have to know how to differentiate between your lights and your darks. And by that, you just have to really take your time. Get your bearings on everything, how you want it to look. One part from the next part. It's the difference. All these little factors I'm telling you about, that's what really makes your paintings. Just loading a different brush right now. You want that detail, that little bitty flicker of a paint or a highlight. You want that little detail that everybody else may have forgotten, but your eye hadn't, because you're artist. You're going to pick up on different variations of certain things. I'm just a hackler for detail. I'm getting better. I'm still learning. As you go, you are going to learn. How that light's going to hit certain areas. How it's going to look. And whether or not you're going to be satisfied with your work. Having it going right above that little area right in there. It's going to be a little distortion in here also. Again, you don't want it too defined because it's in a different area where it's not that much going. I just picked up on something right here that I messed up. See this area right in here? Be a little bit darker right in this section. Between the two. I'm going to come back. See if I have the right brush. I might be able to do it with this brush. Brushes don't last too long. Not too long. Especially your fine tip brushes. Like your liners. And I use a lot of liners because I like a lot of detail in my work. And I'm trying to get those little sharp edges to show. Little edges that you might have overlooked. And you don't want to. Just a dab right here. And after it dries a little bit, you can always come back and put a little more highlight on it. Another brush here. Excuse me. I'm trying to handle. I need a better setup. Anybody can tell me about setting up my brushes and my camera a little better, because that's the only problem I seem to have with this thing. Just a little detail, people. Makes a lot. It's going to be a little distorted because the turtle is in water. And we're going to do the shell again too. Because that reflection is going to be of that shell also. In the water. And how you do, you can look at the top part of it. And that's how I do my gauging on that particular area. And the side, right here. Just duplicate what you have. That's all we're doing, duplicating. I'm not using a lot of pressure on this brush at all. Not at all. And what I'm doing also, if I make a mark up here, I'm gonna have the mark to the bottom, try to help me kind of lay out what I'm actually doing. So it'd be like the reflection. See what I just did right up here? That little bump right there. So it's gonna reflect it off the water, like the reflection of it. And I'm gonna have the shadows of the shell itself too, right here. And none of this work is totally what I want to word I'm looking for. Exact. It's going to be similar, but it's not going to be exact. Kind of follow what I'm talking about? Art is not completely precise unless it's architecture. To me, I may be wrong. But you kind of see how I'm putting in different little shapes in this shell. Try to duplicate, because the eye It will pick up on a lot of things. It will. Most definitely will. So you kind of see how it's coming along now. See the same right there? On that little turtle in the soft shell. Okay. The bottom shell is looking a little better. I'm gonna let it sit up just a tad more. And like I said, people, enjoy your work. Your work reflects you. Really do. Take your time. And give it your best. It's coming out very nice, if I say so myself. I get a lot of my, if you want to call it peace and relaxation from my paintings, from painting in general. It really works. It is good therapy. Real good therapy. And enjoyment. So people, enjoy your work. Enjoy what you're doing and have fun at it. Okay? Back off a little bit and see where it's going now. Okay?